Hi friends, it's Mrs. Mayo again, coming to you from your Garden of Learning on this gorgeous spring day. It truly is a spring day because I see blue sky and lots of different puffy white clouds and a few little clouds that look a little bit like they might have rain in them. But it's a gorgeous day and I hope you got to get outside today, or maybe you're gonna go out later. But right now I thought it would be fun to read some books, and these are all about how seeds grow. So are you all comfy and ready for the stories? Great, here we go. How does a seed grow? Tomato seeds, how do you grow? See all the little seeds? Deep in the soil, I'll plant my roots. And with sunshine and water, up come the shoots. Do you see all the beautiful roots? And up pops the shoots. Blueberry seeds, how do you grow? Look at, they're even tinier than the tomato seeds. When the dirt is loose, my roots can grow. Down and up comes a sprout, steady and slow. Bell pepper seeds, how do you grow? In the sunny springtime, when the days grow long, up grow my leaves green and strong. Pea seeds, how do you grow? Look, they're nice and round and fat. In well-drained soil, warmed by sunshine, up curls a sprout that will soon be a vine. My goodness, look at how many roots and how long the pea root grows down in the soil. Orange seeds, how do you grow? With plenty of water and warmth, you will see a sprout that someday will become a tree. Oh my goodness, we love seeds and their delicious fruit, and they're all eating their different fruits, an orange and a blueberry and a tomato and a yummy yellow bell pepper and blueberries and a sugar snap pea. How does seeds grow? I like that book. Here is another favorite book of mine, Maisie Grows a Garden. Maisie is going to grow a vegetable garden. First, she digs in the soil and gets it ready for planting. Panda digs too. Phew, it's hard work. Digging and digging. Maisie plants vegetable seeds in the soil. Panda plants sunflower seeds. He hopes his seeds will grow big and tall. Let's see how many seeds. It looks like Maisie's planting carrot seeds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carrot seeds with a little helper. Can you see that little worm? Good job watering, Maisie and Panda. Water and sunlight helps the seedlings to grow. Water. When seeds haven't sprouted yet, they need to be kept moist the whole time before they pop out of the ground. Hooray, the garden is growing. The first seedlings are poking up through the dirt. I wonder what's underground. Let's see. Ah, their roots and our little friend again. It's not only vegetables that grow in the garden, weeds grow there too. Maisie helps pull the weeds out so they don't crowd the vegetables. Maisie's pulling that big dandelion weed out of the ground. Look at everything Maisie has grown. What will she pick for supper? Will she pick her carrots? Or let's see what Maisie will pick for dinner. Oh my goodness, she has carrots and lettuce and tomato and peas. Yummy. What would you pick for dinner? How beautiful the plants are. Panda's sunflowers have grown very tall. Gardening is so much fun. Aren't they beautiful? I hope you like that book. I have one more book on my favorite thing in the garden, seeds. So get comfy because this is kind of a long book and it's a really fun book. It's a Dr. Seuss book. Oh, say, can you seed? You ready? I'm the Cat in the Hat, and I think that you need to come take a look at this thing called a seed. From the giant gum tree to this very small weed, every flowering plant started out as a seed. Plants are so useful to me and to you. Can you think of some ways? I will name a few. The paper for books, the cloth for our pants, came from trees and from cotton. That's two kinds of plants. The grains and the fruits and the veggies you eat, why, they come from plants too. And here's something neat. In deserts and woods and rainforests thick, grow plants that can make you feel well when you're sick. Yes, plants serve us well and fill so many needs, and flowering plants all started out as seeds. Just what a seed is, you are wondering maybe? Well, you might say a seed is a tiny plant baby. The best way for you to see what I mean is to take a close look at a seed called a bean. Like all seeds, a bean comes in 3 basic parts. Thing 1 and thing 2, please bring me my charts. Part 1 is the first that I think you should know. It's the part that's the baby, and it's called an embryo. That's the bean seed, and if you split it open, inside is the little baby embryo. To sprout it, it needs food, like you and I do. Which brings us to seed part numero 2. Now this is a big word. It's called cotyledon. Say, isn't that fun? You want to say it with me? Cotyledon. This bean seed has 2, but others have 1. And last comes the third part that you need to know. It's the coat which protects our cute bean embryo. So the outside of the bean has a very hard shell called a coat. To sprout a bean seed, keep it moist, but not wet. Keep it covered with dirt and then see what you get. In 7 or so days comes the part that I love. A root spreads below and a stem shoots above. It's like magic. Now, in order to show you a grown bean plant, we've traveled in time for some months, maybe 2. These are all the parts of the plant. Our roots down here, our stem climbing way high, our leaves, and our flowers. Thing 2 calls the part above above ground, the shoot system, and thing 1 calls the part underground the root system and shoot system. To get a good look at the roots underground, it's better to make like a mole I have found. Roots are not pretty. They're twisted and hairy, and some roots even look a little bit scary. But roots anchor a plant and help it stand true. Roots suck up the water and the minerals too. The roots keep the soil from washing away. That's pretty important, now wouldn't you say? See the roots of the big tree, and grass roots, and carrots are actually roots that we eat. We've talked about roots, we have learned about them. Now it's time we moved on to the stem. The stem is a pipe through which water shoots. It absorbs from the soil and passed up through the roots. It shoots through the plants, and next, as you'll see, the leaves each turn into a food factory. Just like the rhino's protected horns, the stem of a rose is protected with thorns. You're doing such a good job listening. So leaves come in all shapes and sizes, I found. Some are small, some spiky, some big, and some round. But the thing that all leaves have in common is this. They make their own food by photosynthesis. That's a really big word. Can we all say it together? Photosynthesis. I wonder what that means. Let's find out. I'll say this quite loudly. I don't mean to be rude, but plants are the only living things on earth that make their own food. To do this, plants need water, minerals, and sun. And that's why the daytime's when the food making's done. And for your information, and also for fun, hop in my shrink upper, and let's see how it's done. The leaf takes in CO2 through a stoma or pore. It works like a mouth, and that's what it's for. Then the air gets mixed in with the water and sun, and that's how food making factory is run. See the tiny little stoma? Little tiny pore? I see by my clock that now is the hour to drop in and say hello to the flower. Plants breathe out a gas that we breathe in. The name of that gas is called oxygen. Thing 2 has a chart. He will share it with you. That shows what the parts of a flower will do. In the pistil are ovals. They're unfertilized seed. The stamen holds pollen, which an ovule needs. This is kind of really a lot of stuff, but it's fun to look at the parts of a flower. A flower's own pollen or another's okay. That's where the bees play a role, by the way. To make honey, bees need to get nectar from the flowers, and they fly and gather the sweet stuff for hours. The pollen sticks onto their bodies and legs. It falls off, and sometimes it reaches the eggs. Look at those busy bees. An oval that's fertilized becomes a seed, and it grows fruit upon which we feed. When we say the word fruit, do you know what that means? It means olives and nuts and grains and plantains and tangerines and apples and oranges and pineapples too. All kinds of plant foods that are healthy for you. Some fruits are juicy and messy to munch on. Dry ones like nuts are just nice to crunch on. Do you see your favorite fruit or vegetable here? Not all plants with seeds, though, give us edible fruit. Some plants have seeds that look weird or cute, but our burr seeds are hitchhikers that ride on your clothes, and dandelion seeds sometimes fly up your nose. Some seeds come in pods that explode like a sneeze. Other seeds may have wings that can fly on a breeze. But whether they stick or they blow or they fly, seeds bring us life. And now you know why. I see the sun setting, and here comes the moon. Your mother is calling, your dinner is soon. I hope you have learned from my little seed talk, and now I will climb up this giant beanstalk. I hope you like that book. It's one of my favorites. And I think it's now time for me to say goodbye till next time, but watch for my video on how to plant seeds coming soon. Bye.